Hi guys, my name is Eike. I'm 21 years old from Germany, and 2 years ago I have been participating in the Star Exchange au pair program living with a Chinese host family for about 11 months. So today I'm going to tell you a little bit about this program and why I decided to participate, and then I'm going to introduce the city to you where I stayed. It's called Chengdu. So after I finished school, I didn't want to go to university straight, and I also didn't want to stay at my home and work. I wanted to do a gap year. I wanted to go abroad to learn a new language and, to discover something new. I wanted to do something that none of my friends have done before. That's why I chose to participate in this program. It's a very nice way to go to China without paying a lot of money, and also to learn Chinese, as you will be living with a Chinese host family who most likely just speaks Chinese. So you will see that your Chinese is going to improve in daily life, day by day. So, Chengdu. Chengdu is quite big. Well, like every city in China is quite big. But Chengdu got about 50 million people living there. Chengdu is the capital of the Sichuan Republic, which is located in central China. It's one of the biggest states in central China, I think. It's a little bit bigger than Germany. So Chengdu and Sichuan are famous for a lot of things. One of them is the spicy food. The Sichuan people are eating spicy food every day. So some of them, like my host mother for example, are telling you that spicy food is like the only thing they like. If something is not spicy, it's very boring to them. So they're always going to add some chili powder or other spices to the food to spice it up. The most famous and I think also the nicest dish in Chengdu is called hot pot. Hot pot is a very nice dish to enjoy with a group of people. So when you're having hot pot, you're basically sitting around the table, and in the middle you got this big hot pot with boiling oil and chili peppers and other spices. You're then going to order raw ingredients, just as vegetables or meat, that you're going to put in the hot oil, and you're going to boil it until it's done. Hot pot is very delicious, and I think hot pot is probably one of the first things that you're going to do after arriving in Chengdu. So besides spicy food, Chengdu is famous for the pandas. So Chengdu got a huge panda zoo with different kinds of pandas living there. It's definitely worth a visit. I think you can even cuddle pandas if you pay them a lot of money. So another thing I like about Chengdu is the fact that Chengdu is very Chinese. This maybe sounds a little bit weird if you haven't been to China yet, but if you compare Chengdu to other big cities just as Shanghai or Beijing, you will see that Chengdu is just less international, it's less westernized, you got less foreigners, there are less people speaking English, so it's like more traditional, it's more Chinese, you got more culture in Chengdu. That's why I would recommend everybody to go to Chengdu to learn Chinese and to experience the real China. So Chengdu people are usually very friendly, but also very interested in foreigners. So you will maybe notice that some people are going to stare at you or maybe even going to take pictures with you. This is maybe a little bit annoying at first, but that's something that you're going to get used to. Chinese people are just very curious about different cultures and other countries in general, and they even get more interested if you start speaking Chinese with them. So the next thing I want to talk about is free time activities in Chengdu and how to spend your free time. So as Chengdu is located in central China, you got a lot of different sites around Chengdu where you can go, like for a day trip or so, and also like some famous mountains that you can climb. But also Chengdu itself got a lot of nice spots to go, just as different kinds of parks where you can hang out in the afternoon and drink some tea, and also some places called old towns where you got very old traditional Chinese buildings, and you can also buy traditional food and traditional souvenirs. Another point is that Chengdu got a really nice nightlife. So you got a lot of different kinds of bars and clubs all over the city, where you, especially if you're a foreigner, get a lot of different offers or maybe even free drinks and free entry. So Chengdu is a city where you can have a lot of fun. I would definitely recommend to you going to Chengdu if you're thinking about going to China. So I can honestly say that my time in Chengdu was by far, I think, one of the most interesting and one of the best times that I ever had in my life. And I would definitely do the same again, and I would definitely go to Chengdu again. So I hope that this video made you interested in Chengdu, and that I could help you to make a decision about going to China or not, and about going to Chengdu or not. So good luck, see you, and goodbye.